Hey Crusaders, so books happened, didn't they? Yeah, books happened. Because I went on a nice little trip to a discount book barn, got myself some books because that's what you do when you go to a barn full of books. That is indeed what you do when you go to a book barn. So I got all of these quite cheaply and I didn't go overboard, so I'm quite happy, but I thought I'd show you the books that I've acquired over the last couple of months, since whenever I last did a book haul. So the first book that I have to show you is one that I bought myself for my summer holidays to Lanzarote at the beginning of the month because I always like to buy a new book to take away with me, and that is Promise of Blood by Brian McKellen. I read it, I enjoyed it, I talked about it in my August Reads video, so we don't need to talk about it again here. It's got a really cool cover. Look at him. He's got a lot riding on his shoulders right now. The next book that I got that wasn't from the barn is Theft of Swords by Michael J. Sullivan. I don't know how this happened. I was on Amazon and my finger clicked, and honestly, I couldn't tell you now why I caved, but I've been wanting this book for so long because a lot of people that I love are talking about it. I had a really long message from Chris about it, and I think quite a few other people have read it. So I had to get it in the end. I actually really like this cover, and I thought it was going to be really big, but I'm happy to say that it's not. It's the same size as the normal paperback, so it's nice to read, even though it's, you know, 2 books in one, so it's quite a long book. So just sounds like such good fun. From what I understand, 2 guys are framed for murder that they didn't do, and of the king. Tale of treachery, sword fighting and magic, myth and legend. Sounds great. The next book I have here I was sent for review, and that is The Life of Larry Chewbacca So Far by Brandon Mullen. The author sent this to me. I talked about it in my August Reads video as well. I really enjoyed it. It's about a Weatherman superhero. It's about his life. It's what the title says it is. It's pretty cool, and yeah, you could read my Goodreads review or go into my August Reads video to see more about this. Will say though, in case you're wondering, it's not a graphic novel. It's a novel with words, but it's got all pictures as well. And the next book that I have here I got for the reduced price of $3.99 from the barn, and that is Of Things Gone Astray by Bajija. And that is Of Things Gone Astray by Janina Matthewson. I also read this in August, and it's in my August Reads video, so like those 3 books are like in my August Reads video. I really enjoyed it. I really did. It's magical realism about people and something going missing from their life, and it's great. So yeah, you can check out that video if you want to hear more about my thoughts, but it's really very great. This is like what I do in hauls. I don't really tell you much about what the book is about. I just show you what books I've got. That's how we do things on this channel. Okay, good. Okay, next in this pile we have this little book, The Wisdom of the Buddha. $2.99. I got it for $2.99. It was in the religion section, which I was just having a look through because I'm interested in religious studies, and I'm really interested in Buddhism, and this just book, like, I don't need more study books like that at the moment, but this isn't really a study book. It's a cute little book with lots of shiny pictures, so it's just really, I just really like reading them. It's like, oh, I just like looking at one of the pictures as well as freshening up on the Buddhism. So that's a cute little book that I got to add to that. It's floppy as well, so really, like, how can you resist when you see them like that? Like, I resisted a lot of biographies of the Dalai Lama. Okay, I did well. The next book that I have in this pile was also $2.99, so how can you resist sometimes? It's Do Llamas Fall in Love by Peter Cave. It's a follow-up to Can Robots Be Human, but I've not read that, but I don't think you need to. Just posing lots of philosophical questions. Because basically, what do you do if you're in the philosophy section if you don't get the book that has a llama on the front of it? Next, I have The 5 People You Meet in Heaven by Mitch Albom. I think this was $2.99 as well. I think that's like a trend with these books. So I've read For One More Day and The First Phone Call from Heaven, but The 5 People You Meet in Heaven is the one that I've been saying I want to read because it is the big one that people know about. So I was very happy to see it there. I love these little editions. I think they're just gorgeous and I'm very excited to read it. So I think it's about man and the stages and the people he meets along the way on his path to heaven. So it's only small and I will hopefully be getting to it soon. Okay, so next book we have here for $2.99, Half of a Yellow Sun by Chimamanda Ngozi Adichie. So that author's been going around a lot on the booktubes. They did have Americana, but I plumped for this one. And also, maybe unpopular opinion, but I plumped for the movie cover over the other cover. I really like the movie cover. It's shiny, the pages are nice, the text was nice, and I just loved look at them, they're so happy, and it's like yellow, and yeah, I went for this one in the end. So this author, like I said, everyone's been reading her and I want to know what all the fuss is about. This is set in 1960s Nigeria, and I think there's a love story and civil war and such, and there you go. The last book that I have in this pile for the grand total of $1.99 is Shirley by Charlotte Bronte. They have pretty much every Wordsworth edition of every classic you could think of for $1.99. Bloomin' Les Miserables was $1.99 there, but I decided rein back, just get the classics that you're wanting to read at the moment. I'd like to read another Charlotte Bronte, so Shirley it is. I think it's about 2 women who marry brothers, and it's about their love and social classes and such, and it's Charlotte Bronte, so I know it will be good. So I'm really hoping, I have high hopes from this. I like the Wordsworth classics. I really like the pictures they put on the front. I really like the spines and the little picture at the top. I never have any problems with them, so I'll probably be adding more to my collection as well in the near future. So the last things I got, which aren't books but are book related, were these adorable cards. I love collecting cards. I love sending cards to people. I love pinning cards up on my wall. So I have quite a big collection of cards now. So I have this one, which is a lovely, gorgeous little Wizard of Oz picture book card. It's one of the British Library ones. They sell them in the barn and I couldn't resist because I loved that. And the other one I got is this one from Alice in Wonderland where they're painting the roses red, because I don't know why I love painting the roses red so much, but it always makes me smile when I think of these guys painting the roses red. So there you go. There we go. So that is what I have got. So we're now all up to date with the books that I have acquired, and I have read some of them and I am going to read the rest of them soon, and I've got a mixture, and some of them are non-fiction, which is great, and some of them are classics and some of them are not, and there's not too much fantasy going on, so there we are. Please let me know if you've read any of these books. I especially want to know what people think of Shirley, if they've read Shirley, because I loved Jane Eyre. And talk about Promise of Blood with me also, because Daniel. And tell me to read the Crimson Campaign soon, because Promise of Blood left at such a big moment and I can't control myself and I need to know what happens. But no spoilers, please. Thank you for watching. Until next time, look in the shadows, guys. I forgot to mention Casper in my book haul. This little guy joined the family. He's the most adorable little reading owl, and he got him from the Red Gecko shop in Grasmere. I'll link the shop's website. He is just the cutest. I love him so much. So there, couldn't not mention him. Adorable.